and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. We are back on Omega. We don't have any major missions to do here. There's just a couple things I want to wrap up.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories. Especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Aria's interest in protecting?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Okay, they want us to go and protect Patriarch, a Krogan that used to be the big head honcho of Omega before Aria showed up. Some mercs want to go and kill Patriarch as a way of, I guess, striking out against Aria, or they don't like him, or who the hell knows. They want him dead, and our job is to go and protect the man. Now, we'll find Patriarch over in Lower Afterlife. And he'll be in this little room here talking to some of his so-called fans.
You again. Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Aria to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Aria let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name. Farewell, human. And thank you.
Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best way to handle the situation. That's the way I did it. So whatever. Go talk to this bartender. Remember the other one that we poisoned? Well.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes, I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived. I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest
Awesome.
assured, I gotta make
Into the house, all it took was getting poisoned and almost killed. Oh, whatever. Now that we've taken care of the whole Patriarch situation. Maybe not in the best way possible, but we took care of it. We go back and talk to Arya again. Okay, that was a dumb way to go.
Arya wants to speak with you.
Straight to Arya.
Something about Patriarch taking on a squad of mercs by himself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died. Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I couldn't stand by and watch you coddle him like a pet. He was better than that.
He was. No one has challenged me the way he did centuries ago. Perhaps it is better this way. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I assume you decided he was too strong, even as an ally?
No. He cast the first stone. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Sounds like you changed the rules, and the battlefield.
Krogan nature made it easy for us to take advantage. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. I suppose I still can.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
What a bitch. Well, anyway, we've taken care of all that. We don't have to go and talk to Arya anymore. We didn't even have to that time. But there is one more thing that I'm going to take care of here. Now remember the two engineers back on the Normandy that were complaining that they had to do extra work because they were missing a certain part for the Normandy, some sort of engine part. Now we'll find it on the Omega markets, they said, and that's where we're going. Now there is a storefront down here owned by Aquarian that has the part we need.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word if it's a Herod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Herod control your prices?
Herod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Herrick for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, then maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
And he's gonna give us a discount. And I'll just buy a part.
Now what's
And
this?
I'll buy everything else out that he has to. Why not? Got the money. One of the things about this game is you end up with more money than you really need. Actually, that was kind of the same problem with the first game, too. A lot of money, not a lot of stuff to spend it on. Oh, here's an interesting character.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavel. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know he bricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the council has made formal information.
Okay, that Quarian feels threatened. Was threatened by another shop owner to keep his prices high so no one shops him and everyone goes over and shops the other guy. Well, anyway, turns out we're gonna go deal with this situation. But strangely enough, the other guy is an Elcor. One of those big, slow-talking
Tentatively
things.
excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously. Have a fine day.
Okay,
Take
we've
a
helped
look
that
at my
Quarian out a little
kiosk
bit,
if you
and we
want
also
to
got a
buy.
discount for all the crap over at this Elcor shop. One thing I like about that conversation is the blue option, which is usually the good option, is threatening to break his legs. That's kind of funny. If you don't think it's funny, then the hell with you. Okay, don't take your time or anything. Okay, now that we've done that, I can run back to that Quarian and tell him the good news. Or I can go here and just buy this guy's shop out too.
Katanos Relationships was created with one purpose: to connect lonely clients with a lifelong commitment to their perfect mates. Choose from among hundreds of potential relationships ranging from the demure to the deranged, the
We can use
kind to
this.
the kinky. With Katanos Relationships, you never have to compromise.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'll be going now.
You'll be back.
Damn it, I had forgotten to secure a discount before I bought everything out. But whatever.
I just heard. Collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony.
Okay.
Everyone's gone.
Apparently I skipped the Quarian
We're going to make
conversation.
those dirty buggers pay. You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillion 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
And that brings to an
Be
end
gentle on the rookie.
this
I can't
weird
believe
little
we fell
episode
for
here. So
So worth
tune back
losing
for the
to see
next
you
one,
taken down a
and
notch.
we're going to
Beat me
move
at
on,
my
leave
own
Omega
game.
in
You're all
our
right,
rearview
Shepard.
mirror.